A city on the river in the Great Mitten State is where our story takes place. A story of romance and hopes and dreams, and including a high-speed car chase, and a staircase, and a moon base,
Shut up, Brian.
and a pink vase,
Stop.
and a rat race.
Please continue.
On the west side of the rapids, down a small, cluttered road, sat a blue-painted house, split in three, and in front of the home on the long, grassy lawn is where the fated first meeting would be. A young, strapping artist brought belongings in tow, and as he walked in new place, he saw passing by in a hurry to school a girl with a beautiful face.
It's me.
It was late in the night. Brian was just settled in when abruptly he heard from below a girl calling up to he and his friends to come down, have some drinks, watch a show. It was Ashley, the girl he saw when he moved in. She beckoned him to come visit. Bring strong drink and good friends and join, she said, and the night will be surely exquisite. They could not have known, they could not have guessed that this night would connect with their fates. Through music and movies and laughter, the two found a kinship on that night so late.
Cool. So we've established the start of our relationship, the first night we hung out. Next?
The dragons attack.
What?
Out of nowhere, a shrieking sound filled the air. The sky turned from blue into red. A dragon appeared, breathing fire galore, and the pair's hearts were filled with cold dread.
Wait, you get a sword? I want to play.
Out the door, Brian ran, and he suddenly heard a bang, a boom, and a crash, broken bottle in hand. In the driveway she stood, looking deadly. It was Ash. The two stood ready for glorious battle. With weapons in hand they prepared. The dragon looked on them, such small little things, and fumed with his jagged teeth bared. And then
the dragon was a wuss, big sissy pants. His pride would take longest to mend. He flew away sniffling, aloud, screaming, "All I wanted was a friend."
Aw, now I feel bad.
We should take that guy out to Bennigan's. Yeah. Anyways, from then on, the two were inseparable. They embarked on journeys galore, and with each new joyous adventure they took, their love grew more and more.
right, we get it. Let's add a little drama. But alas, fate is cruel, and the time came too quickly that Brian received his first mission. Government sanctioned, a trip to the small moon of Mars where there'd been a collision. And as the ship sped faster to outer space, Brian blew from above a small kiss, and he looked down at Ashley, a mere speck below, the girl still on Earth he'd most miss. Aw, babe, you were supposed to draw over that. Before long, the scenery altered from day into fire, then star-speckled night. And although he missed his dear lady, he could not restrain a mere ounce of delight.
This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade, and the papers want to know whose shirts you wear. Now it's time to lead the capsule if you dare. This is Major Tom.
Time passed, and at last, the ship settled down onto Deimos, the largest Mars moon.
And I'm floating in a most peculiar way.
Brian bounced all around it with childlike glee as his pocket watch clicked to 12 noon.
For here am I sitting in a tin can.
The innocent shall suffer, big time.
What was this? Treachery. In an instant he knew. This was all rigged to bid him goodbye. He radioed in back to ground control back on the Earth, and he begged to know
Why?
It is I, Dr. Doom, your arch nemesis. And since you won't return from above, I'll confess to these actions of leaving you stranded. You know why? 'Cause of 2 words. True love.
Doom cackled insultingly round all the frame, and began to unfurl his grand plan. That if he could not have the world's strongest power, then to quote him,
Well, no one can.
poor Brian, resigned to his dastardly fate, he dialed on his communicator and spoke to his love from far, far up above to tell her he would not see her later.
Wait, no, it can't end like this.
Yep, that's how it ends. The end.
No.
I'm tired. I don't want to do it. It's so long. That's what she said. Okay, sorry. Fine. This is what really happens.
Great Scott.
It was only a short drive to find a spaceship, as far as Ashley could see. She'd fly it to Brian when she could figure out where on Earth her car could be. They traveled cross-country, enjoying themselves. until Doom came to spoil their day. He did all he could to stop the car, shooting guns and lasers their way. Doom was gone, for the moment anyhow, but the damage was already done. There was no stopping the car at this point. This trip was really not fun.
Brian floated anxiously outside the moon base, since the entry was drawn just too small. The future was in jeopardy, so Doc Brown had answered the call. The pair was so happy to be reunited. Brian smiled happily at his love, then got down on one knee, asking,
Will you marry me?
on that crater so far up above. In the beautiful, lush Emerald City of Oz is where the pair would become one, joined by loved ones, real and fictional alike. So happy that this movie was almost done.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here. It's okay, everyone. They've been invited. They've just come here. Unfortunately, they're a little bit late, but we're glad that they arrived, and we're extraordinarily happy to see them.
But did you expect Doom? Doom has doomed you all with poisoning the rum punch earlier. The fruit punch has been poisoned by Doom. You'll all turn into the zombie armies. Ha ha ha!
No, we won't.
Yes, you will. Doom wins.
No, you don't. It's our wedding movie, so we're gonna end it the way we want to, and we all took antidotes.
I didn't want to draw zombies. And so, to end things quickly, Nanny McPhee pulled out her magical staff and turned that mean Doom into her cowardly lion. Everyone shared a good laugh.
Life's like a movie, write your own ending. Keep believing, keep pretending. We've done just what we set out to do.
my way.